abounds in God's plan for salvation. Number 3, abounding in work. How should we respond when we realize the abounding iniquity in our lives and the abounding grace of God in our salvation? We should abound in the work of the Lord. Colossians 4:17 says, "So whatever you do, do it heartily, as to the Lord and not unto men." Whatever you do, do it wholeheartedly, as unto the Lord. As unto the Lord. Everything we do should be done with the Lord in view. Everything we do should be done with eternity in view. We need to keep in mind that the work that we do for the Lord will not be in vain. 1 Corinthians 15:58 says, "Therefore, my beloved brethren, be steadfast, be immovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, knowing that your labor is not in vain in the Lord." When you think about the eternal impact of what you are doing today, then you can go to work with a sense of purpose, with a sense of passion, with a sense of perseverance, with a sense of joy, and with a sense of heavenly reward. So from a third perspective, we can say that the proper response to abounding iniquity and abounding grace is to abound in the work of the Lord. So now let's put it all together. We have on one hand iniquity abounding in a life that is without God. On the other hand, we have grace abounding in God's plan for salvation. And then we have the response to these two things, and that is to abound in the work of the Lord. If you see yourself living a life that is displeasing to God, if you see yourself living a life that is not bearing fruit for the kingdom of God, if you see yourself living a life that is ineffective for the cause of Christ, then it's time to get your priorities straight, straighten out your walk with God, straighten out your understanding of God's grace, and straighten out your motivation for service. You need to realize that your salvation is by grace through faith. You need to realize that your salvation is not of works, so that no one may boast. And you need to realize that you need to abound in the work of the Lord.